I want you to go back to Thursday night. That's when Kansas City played Oakland, remember? And remember, Derek Carr didn't look very good. So let's start Thursday night until last night. Here are the quarterbacks, regardless of outcome. Some won, some lost. Most lost, a couple won. Here are the quarterbacks that struggled from Thursday until last night. And I mean struggled. Derek Carr, Big Ben, Russell Wilson, Drew Brees, Andrew Luck, Phillip Rivers, Eli Manning, Matt Stafford, Cam Newton, and Marcus Mariota, and Dak Prescott. They all struggled. Translation, it's really, really hard to play quarterback in the NFL. And post-Thanksgiving, it gets harder. You tell me the last time in your adult life that arguably 12 of the top 15 quarterbacks in the league, and we'll watch Flacco and Brady tonight, 12 of the top 15 quarterbacks struggled. Stafford won and looked awful. Mariota won and was awful. Cam won and was terrible. I mean, regardless of outcomes, this is what we talk about. Quarterback is hard. Then add cold weather, wind, snow. The grip is worse. How about Dak Prescott? Now everybody's got film on the Dakster. In his last 3 games, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. That's with the best offensive line in the game. That's with Des Bryant, an Ivy League offensive coach, Hall of Fame tight end, best young running back in the league. 3 games, 3 TDs, 2 picks. Hasn't thrown for 200 yards in any of them. We looked it up this morning. Tony Romo's never had a streak like that. Ever. Des Bryant with Dak, invisible. Jason Witten with Dak, disappeared. Would they be that with Tony Romo? Dak Prescott suddenly is dink and dunk and lost. Now, I'm not here to say start Tony Romo, but what I have done from the very beginning is defend Tony Romo. That for years, with an offensive line that wasn't nearly this good, with a running back not this exciting, with a dysfunctional defense that couldn't keep people off the field, Tony Romo was 8-8, 9-7. Last time he stood upright was 13-3. And all he got was crap. Tony Romo struggled, Colin, in December. You seen Dak in December? Did you watch David Carr, Big Ben, Russell Wilson, Brees, Luck, Rivers, Eli, Stafford, Mariota this weekend? It's hard. Bill Parcells couldn't win a playoff game in his last half-decade. Post-Thanksgiving, the hardest position in sports gets way harder. Now, cold, windy, rainy, snowy, and all these 50-year-old defensive coordinators who've been in football 37 years, now they all have all sorts of video on you. And by the way, everybody hurts when they wake up now. Everybody's sore. You're missing a left tackle. You're missing a right guard. So many of these stories right now in the NFL are about injuries. Why is Green Bay so good? Their injured players got healthy. What happened to Minnesota? Their healthy players got injured. What happened to Carolina? Their good players got hurt. What's happened to Baltimore? Their hurt players are now healthy. I mean, I'm watching Dak in the last 3 games, and Tony Romo would have a losing streak or a bad night, and you'd eat him alive. Dak is realizing how hard it is to play post-Thanksgiving in the NFL. These NBA fans crack me up. Oh, Russell Westbrook. Ooh, the Houston Rockets. Yeah, they're playing well. You do realize it's early regular season. The game changes. Hell, the referees in the NBA come the finals. You can just grab players. It's grab guys. Steph Curry becomes unanimous MVP to can't get open. And last night, with the best offensive line in football, with tremendous field position all night long, Dallas had 1 touchdown on a blown coverage by the Giants on a semi-trick play. And here come the Tony Romo questions to head coach Jason Garrett.